all models of the F-35 provide the pilot with stealth and an advanced platform to gather information and disperse information across the battle stage.
In the realm of foreign aviation lies a hidden world far beyond what meets the eye. High above the clouds, mysterious aircraft captivate our imagination. In the United States, aviation companies are constantly delving into intriguing projects, leaving the public curious and intrigued. Today, we embark on a journey to uncover the secrets of these enigmatic aircraft that roam our skies, including the mind-boggling new UFO airplane. Recently, US scientists shed light on the significance of Antelope Valley. Nestled between Palmdale and Lancaster, California, this sprawling 300-acre area serves as a hub for military bases and government contractors deeply involved in the US defense industry. Here, you'll find the renowned 42nd Plane of the US Air Force, alongside facilities like Skunk Works, Northrop Grumman, Boeing, and NASA's Armstrong Flight Research Center. Venturing northward, Edwards Air Force Base awaits, followed by the US Naval Base of China Lake. And let's not overlook the mysterious allure of the Groom Lake area, drawing in those intrigued by classified or extraterrestrial phenomena. Within the realm of mysterious aircraft, there's the TR-3A Black Manta, a hypersonic reconnaissance plane allegedly developed by the US Air Force in collaboration with Northrop, the minds behind the legendary B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. Some reports also hint at the Astra Aurora and the SR-91 project as potential successors to the iconic Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird strategic reconnaissance aircraft. However, it's more plausible that the TR-3A paved the way for the Aurora project. Unlike the Aurora, the TR-3A didn't sport prominent wings. Instead, its design focused on stealth, crafting it into a sleek black triangle. It boasted surfaces coated with a special polymer endowed with radio observation capabilities. This, along with advanced electronic systems, allowed the aircraft to manipulate its radar signature, sometimes resembling a cylinder or even a small flying object. The central mystery surrounding this aircraft concerned its power source. Rumors suggested a high-pressure mercury-based system powered by nuclear energy. This setup generated plasma, creating an almost complete anti-gravity field, reducing its weight by a staggering 89%. Experts detailed this setup, mentioning a circular plasma-filled accelerator ring called a magnetic field disruptor, far beyond the technology of its time. The TR-3A's mercury-based plasma was pressurized to an astonishing 250,000 atmospheres at a chilling 150 Kelvin, then accelerated to 50,000 revolutions per minute, resulting in a superconducting plasma that effectively manipulated gravity. The Black Manta appeared to defy the laws of physics with its unconventional means of control. Equipped with conventional thrusters at its extremities, the TR-3A could swiftly maneuver in 3 dimensions at speeds reaching up to Mach 9. However, its primary limitation remained the physical endurance of the pilot, a fact difficult to dispute. What's particularly intriguing is that sightings of this triangular marvel weren't limited to the USA. In the early 1990s, witnesses in Belgium captured photographs of a mysterious object adorned with 4 bright lights, often mistaken for a UFO, but likely the Black Manta. Some evidence even suggests these reconnaissance crafts supported laser targeting during the Gulf War, assisting Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk bombers in accurately delivering laser-guided bombs. There's also speculation that this enigmatic aircraft served as a research platform, essentially a precursor to the B-2 Spirit. It served as a testing ground for aerodynamic solutions aimed at enhancing the future bomber's capabilities. While both aircraft were products of Northrop, the investment in the Black Manta was substantial, even compared to the exorbitantly priced Spirits, which cost over $3 billion at the time. The TR-3A is credited with a myriad of technologies, some of which still teeter on the edge of science fiction today. These include immensely powerful long-range combat lasers, the ability to manipulate climate conditions within a specific area, and the integration of extraterrestrial technologies into its design, purportedly acquired by authorities following UFO incidents across the globe. As we've noted earlier, much of the discourse today can sound rather skeptical of scientific principles. While the TR-3A saga focuses on a terrestrial stealth reconnaissance platform intended to complement the F-117, things take a peculiar twist when we explore the assertions surrounding the TR-3B. Unlike its turbojet-driven counterpart, rumors suggest the TR-3B is powered by a reverse-engineered anti-gravity propulsion system purportedly salvaged from a downed extraterrestrial craft. This is where reports of unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, showcasing seemingly impossible flight maneuvers, intersect with accounts of tangible aircraft. The stories surrounding the development of the TR-3B often revolve around Operation Paperclip, a post-World War II program through which the United States recruited over 1,500 German scientists and engineers to advance various defense technologies. Myths regarding advanced Nazi weaponry emerged in the aftermath of the war, and with time, the lore surrounding this anti-gravity platform became intertwined with the concept of Wunderwaffe, German for wonder weapon. During World War II, Nazi propaganda used this term to describe a range of revolutionary superweapons. However, it's important to acknowledge that most of these weapons remained in the prototype phase. Many never saw actual deployment, and those that did often arrived too late or in such limited numbers that they had minimal military impact. Despite the initial incredulity surrounding the claims of the TR-3B, there exists some evidence that lends credence to certain aspects. Certain aspects, such as the alleged anti-gravity propulsion system powering the TR-3B, would require an extraordinary power source surpassing the capabilities of current aviation engines. However, Lockheed Martin holds a patent for containerized cold fusion reactors, suggesting the possibility of compact power sources suitable for aircraft like the F-16. But there's more to consider. The most extreme and perhaps incredulous elements of the TR-3B story might find an explanation in the work of a particular aerospace engineer purportedly employed by the US Space Force. In 2020, the US Navy made waves by filing a series of exceptionally unconventional patents, covering topics ranging from gravitational wave generators to space-time modification weapons. All these patents had one common denominator: Dr. Salvatore Cesar Pais. Dr. Pais boasts an intriguing background, having served as a NASA Graduate Research Fellow, an Advanced Concepts Analyst with Northrop Grumman, and in the Department of the Navy Strategic Systems Program. Recent reports indicate his involvement with the US Space Force. It's confirmed that since 2017, the Navy has invested at least $466,000 in advancing Dr. Pais's work, with a significant portion made publicly accessible through 3 patents filed by the Navy. The first patent, titled Craft Using an Inertial Mass Reduction Device, dates back to 2016. What makes Pais's patents particularly noteworthy is their public accessibility. Since the Invention Secrecy Act of 1951, the US military has typically kept patents classified. However, these patents fail to explain how the United States allegedly possessed such technology as far back as the 1990s. Additionally, there's scant evidence to suggest that these ideas have materialized into practical applications even today. Advocates argue that the US has been diligently researching these systems for decades and may be disclosing their efforts through patents as a precautionary measure against foreign programs, such as China's, which are believed to be nearing a significant breakthrough or some form of public disclosure. While Salvatore Pais's research holds promise for groundbreaking outcomes, there remains limited evidence to validate his assertions or confirm the effectiveness of his patents within the scientific community. He certainly faces skepticism. Turning to other renowned American stealth aircraft, one cannot overlook the Northrop Grumman B-2 Spirit. Yet, a crucial element catalyzed the B-2 Spirit's realization from a mere concept: the Lockheed F-117 Nighthawk. The development of the F-117 was shrouded in such secrecy that even some top Pentagon officials were unaware of its existence. The aura surrounding the F-117 Nighthawk spawned intriguing narratives, fueled by the aircraft's enigmatic nature and witness accounts of peculiar sightings in the skies. From this mystery emerged the legend of the F-19 stealth fighter, presumed to be a non-existent fifth-generation aircraft, even making its way into model kits like the Revel monogram. Names like Hillary and Chester are linked to these kits, supposedly crafted based on photographs of the plane purportedly taken within the confines of Area 51. The summer of 1986 saw a real Nighthawk crash in California, sparking media interest. Many outlets used F-19 model kits from hobby stores to speculate on the appearance of the downed aircraft, further fueling public intrigue with the F-19 legend. Interestingly, following these events, House Representative Ron Wyden questioned Lockheed's leaders about why an aircraft so secretive that even congressmen were unaware of it was being widely sold as a model airplane. When the F-117 was eventually revealed in the fall of 1988, any notion of it being the same as the F-19 quickly dissipated. It's believed that the misleading designation of F-117, with the F implying fighter, was intentional to conceal the true nature of the future American aircraft from the USSR. After the F-117's combat debut during Operation Desert Storm became public, the aircraft wasted no time in proving its capabilities. These stealth aircraft accumulated over 6,900 flight hours, executed 1,300 sorties, and destroyed more than 1,600 targets. The only F-117 lost in combat occurred over Serbia in the spring of 1999 during the NATO campaign in Kosovo. Enemy radar detected the aircraft as it opened its bomb bay doors, prompting the pilot to eject safely and be rescued. Today, artifacts from the Nighthawk, including its cockpit canopy helmet and ejection seat, are displayed at the War Museum in Belgrade. Of particular interest is the aftermath of the F-117 crash in the People's Republic of China, which led them to approach the Yugoslav government for access to the wreckage. This allowed them to study the guidance systems and heat-resistant components of the engine nozzle. According to the former head of Croatia's military headquarters, agents from China actively searched the crash site where the Americans had been. Some even resorted to buying aircraft parts from local farmers in their quest to uncover the secrets of stealth technology. Another mysterious addition to the realm of stealth technology is the enigmatic Beast of Kandahar. Developed by Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works division for the US Air Force and the CIA, this drone, also known as the Sentinel RQ-170 UAV, or simply the Wraith, operates in various global hotspots, gathering classified intelligence. However, detailed information about these drones remains scarce, to the extent that the US Air Force refrains from providing much confirmation. The RQ-170 Sentinel, essentially a single-engine flying wing, boasted a substantial takeoff weight of 8,500 pounds, surpassing its predecessor, the RQ-3 Dark Star. Notably, it lacked typical features associated with stealth aircraft, such as zigzag-edged landing gear, sharp leading edges, and exposed wing exhausts. Some publications speculated that these deviations were intentional design choices, driven by concerns about operational losses linked to its single-engine configuration and a desire to conceal advanced stealth technologies. Additionally, its light grey colour piqued enthusiasts' interest, hinting at a potential maximum altitude ceiling of up to 50,000 feet. Traditionally, the US favoured darker colours for aircraft intended for higher altitudes to enhance stealth capabilities. In 2005, these UAVs were deployed to Afghanistan, where one was sighted at Kandahar International Airport, earning it the nickname Beast of Kandahar. In 2011, at least one of these drones played a pivotal role in monitoring the assault on Osama bin Laden's compound during Operation Neptune Spear, leading to the elimination of the Al-Qaeda leader. That same year, Iranian forces captured one of these elusive machines after it strayed approximately 140 miles from the Iranian border, likely on a reconnaissance mission related to Iran's nuclear activities. Iran asserted that it successfully hacked the drone while it was airborne, but US officials dismissed this claim, attributing the capture to signal jamming that caused the drone to land due to an internal issue with its takeoff and landing control system. This incident added to the ongoing intrigue surrounding these stealthy machines. In the winter of 2021, an American photographer captured one of these drones south of Edwards Air Force Base, later spotting it in Guam, sparking speculation about potential upgrades such as enhanced sensors and synthetic aperture radar for operations over the South China Sea. The most recent activity involving the UAV occurred between September 2022 and February 2023, when it was observed near Russia amid the tense Ukrainian conflict. These drones seem to be conducting reconnaissance over the Black Sea, indicating their continued role in monitoring ongoing hostilities. Moving on to the bird of prey, an intriguing aircraft developed as a collaboration between McDonnell Douglas and Boeing in the 1990s. Dubbed the Bird of Prey for its striking resemblance to the Klingon spaceship from the iconic Star Trek series, this aircraft represents another Black project focusing on stealth technology. The Phantom Works, an internal division of Boeing specializing in the military's most secretive prototypes, led the project. A glance at the resume of Division Vice President Alan Weichman reveals his prior involvement with Lockheed and their renowned F-117 Nighthawk stealth aircraft, as well as the Sea Shadow stealth ship. Given this background, it's unsurprising that the Bird of Prey project fell under the purview of this team. The Bird of Prey's most remarkable attribute was its incredibly small radar profile, achieved through ingenious aerodynamic design. Flexible casings concealed any potential gaps in the aircraft structure, while meticulous alignment of the cockpit, landing gear, wings and fuselage ensured no protrusions, thereby enhancing its stealth capabilities. Additionally, the aircraft's engine air inlet was cleverly hidden from the frontal view, with the engine itself nestled deep within the fuselage, disguised by a streamlined canopy. Even the engine air inlet duct and exhaust system underwent redesign to minimize the device's acoustic signature. Weichman's team approached this challenge in a groundbreaking manner. Rather than following the traditional path of creating physical prototypes, testing them, making adjustments, and then producing new prototypes, they utilized computer-assisted design. Leveraging the era's state-of-the-art computing capabilities, they modeled performance to an unprecedented level of detail. This innovative method enabled them to develop component prototypes closely resembling the final product, a significant departure from previous practices. Before testing began, many skeptics questioned whether this seemingly unconventional aircraft could even achieve flight. Chief pilot Rudy Hogg famously fashioned a paper model resembling the Bird of Prey, demonstrating its surprising ability to gracefully flip onto its back before soaring into the air. In 1996, Hogg successfully lifted the actual Bird of Prey into the sky. While its top speed of 300 miles per hour and ceiling of 20,000 feet didn't set any records, that wasn't the objective. Boeing specialists aimed not to surpass the fighter jets of their time, but to demonstrate the feasibility of creating a cost-effective stealth aircraft. Remarkably, the project's price tag came in at around $67 million, even less than the current cost of the F-35 Lightning II. The Bird of Prey's groundbreaking accomplishment revolutionized aircraft design and construction, ushering in a transformative era in the industry. However, today, you won't find the Bird of Prey tucked away in the secretive confines of Area 51. Instead, it's on display at the National Museum of the U.S. Air Force in Wright-Patterson, Ohio. Returning to the discussion of Black Triangle aircraft, let's delve into the Aurora, which differs slightly from the TR-3A. This enigmatic aircraft is believed to achieve a peak altitude of 135,000 feet, cruising around 90,000 feet. To attain such speeds, it would require either a ramjet, early scramjet, or a unique propulsion system known as the pulse wave detonation engine. The pulse wave detonation engine utilizes small fuel detonations to propel the aircraft, resulting in a distinct contrail resembling a ring of donuts. What distinguishes this propulsion system is its use of supersonic fuel detonation, making it more efficient and faster than conventional jet or rocket engines. With its exceptional capabilities, the Aurora could fly beyond the reach of current anti-aircraft defenses while boasting a range surpassing that of the SR-71. Primarily designed for espionage, the Aurora bridged the gap between spy satellites and slower aircraft or drones. Its operational mode, whether autonomous or manned by one or two pilots, remains unclear due to limited available information. Some contend that the name Aurora referred to the B-2 stealth bomber program rather than a distinct aircraft. While the US government maintains that evidence supporting the existence of the Aurora is speculative, technological advancements suggest that the ambition driving the program decades ago may finally be realized, potentially indicating that the Aurora aircraft still exists. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you'll find another one appearing on your screen right now, equally engaging. Click on it and enjoy. See you there.